But one of the things that kind of gets revealed, though, is an archway that is kind of in the ground. And it's got Elven script on it.
And it says speak friend and enter.
It is, no, it is
ground.
actually...
Is it like a tunnel? Is it vertical?
It's on an angle.
Okay.
And it was covered by a bunch of brush.
It says over 50 billion
It is black stone with like a lime green writing, which is all Elven. You guys can all see it, so you guys can all make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's my best one.
DC 18.
I'll make this save, but I would immediately go chase Tom.
Okay.
I'm not like waiting around for this
What
shit
is the
to
DC?
happen.
Okay.
Flying, since I can
18.
fly,
16.
Nope.
I can't remember.
I'm flying to go find out what happened to him.
I nat 20'd it.
Of course, I failed that save, so.
All right.
Yeah, I should go with you too.
Tides of Chaos.
I'm useless here.
Used 18, and then I will lucky that shit because
Oh, God damn it.
I want to not fail.
Ryan turns into a pot of
Yes!
shit.
I'm gonna use
Yes!
inspiration to reroll that.
Okay.
What did you roll?
A 5.
Oh, yeah, reroll.
No, that time I rolled a 3, so that's great.
You might as well.
Yay, inspiration, I love it.
And
Yeah, do it.
you
was
can
at a 1,
actually,
so-
what I meant to say though is,
That's the word.
you two can both roll with advantage. You roll a 20, so it doesn't really matter.
What'd you
I
get?
roll again, basically.
Yeah,
The best one.
you get 1.
Hell yeah.
Hey, that works.
What'd you get?
16 plus nothing.
Ah, so you still fail
I
up
still
top.
failed. I thought I had a point.
Okay, so
Can I just say, I am illiterate and
What,
I've
you
certainly
just-
suffered the penalties of this. I should be immune to this script.
these three, it's not the script that is the problem. These three actually begin walking to the arch, and there's a set of stairs. And you guys begin to go down.
The people
Ride
that
the
failed.
carousel.
Yeah, the people that fell. You actually, what I was going to say is because you were up on the broom and you're in the air, and you're already focused on, your action was already going to be to chase Tom. I'm going to say that that's kind of what you were doing.
Oh, okay. Then
So you're not really affected
then I
because
don't
you're not
use
paying
my
attention.
Then I don't use my thing to.
I should have gone
You two
with you.
made the saving throw.
Yeah, I gave up one of my chips.
To do.
Did Rip Nugget fail?
Rick Nugget goes where you go.
Damn it. I thought you were going to be like, spiders can't read, Nicole.
Neither can you.
Yeah, it's definitely not a reading thing.
That spider probably reads better than you do.
His intelligence is 3.
He knows 2 languages.
He knows the language of love.
Do I detain them?
So, what information do I gather from the writing?
It's an old form of Elven that you probably can't read without casting spells or studying it further. But these guys are, walking down the steps into the...
I would imagine that they should be detained. Yes.
All right. So I'm going to. So it's just those two.
It's all three of us.
So Torg as well. All right. So, well, she's small, so maybe we can stop her.
I'm not a woman.
What's
Wall
that?
it off.
What's that?
Grundle Puncher's not a woman.
Oh yeah. Heat.
Thank you.
Twin spell. Hold person.
The two of this.
The two of this.
Okay. Oh, you know
DC
what?
20.
Would you been incapacitated? Do you have like mindless rage or something?
Yes, I do.
What does that do again?
Can't be charmed or frightened while raging.
Okay, so yeah, it would have still worked on you because it incapacitates. It's not a charm. Is it a charm effect?
Wait a
All right,
minute.
you have a
gotta be
better
charming.
Is
so why don't you
is
get those two?
Is the
Who's those two?
the
What do you
charm?
mean?
No,
What's that?
Nicole and Todd.
Is this a
I'll go
charm thing?
after
I'm a
her.
half elf.
Yeah.
Can you stop him?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why you got advantage.
Okay.
All right. So hypnotic pattern. I will
yeah.
actually double.
So I'm going to
gotta
cast
be a charm
suggestion at
charmed.
Kyle.
Yep, charmed.
So you couldn't have been charmed by the hypnotic pattern.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I can't memorize everyone's abilities. God damn it.
All right. So I will target you two with a DC 20.
So I'm going to cast suggestion at
Wait,
Kyle.
so I have to...
That
Make a wisdom
suggestion is
check.
a charm effect.
Oh,
Am I still
okay, you're-
raged?
And fail it.
Yay! I failed it.
I failed it.
Exactly.
good.
Exactly.
He's
Going
DC
towards the
20.
portal, right?
Yeah.
Yay!
Is what I'm doing now a charm?
Bad rolls in my favor.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, it technically is. It's a compulsion. Yeah.
I'd probably just stare
He's
at
too
it.
stupid to realize all this shit's happening. He's just sitting there lopping heads off.
He just started walking because we started walking.
I'm following them, yes.
I thought this is what we were doing.
And you start suggesting, and he's like, what?
We're walking.
So, what did you use?
Hold person.
Did it work?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we failed our saving throws because it was a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Nice. So they're stuck.
Spoiler alert, we failed our wisdom saving throws.
All right, you're going.
I'm gonna blaze to where Tom fell,
All right. So
which should be marked by a bunch of webs in the tree.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lol.
No specials, actually. On dice.
I love these socks. I wear them whenever we play D&D.
So are you coming? Are you going the ground?
What's that?
Yeah, I'm flying down to where I think
This-
he landed. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I guess we should hold
I
out
thought it
here
was
for
gonna be like
Pickle Dick and
checkers.
see what he finds. I think
But
you
it's
mentioned
like-
the
Looks
cogwit
like
fellow.
ancient runes.
Mm.
Yeah,
Halfwit,
it's like-
cogwit,
yeah.
something like
Looks
that.
like the Matrix scroll.
It's from Uniqlo, so it's definitely nothing special. They're definitely just like...
And this is totally
I'd say
not
it is.
product placement, guys, for Uniqlo. I mean, I do love my Uniqlo attire.
What? What's up?
Oh, I'm just joking around.
So
like,
you,
if it
you, know,
were
you
like
basically
a
go and you can
in-stream
see
commercial.
like where the tree's all bang, where he scraped on it and stuff like that. As you come down, and you take a short sword to the kidneys.
Oh!
What?
That's fucked up.
He was hiding?
Yeah, he was definitely hiding.
What?
Surprise!
What was his hide check? I don't believe you.
That's a really good point.
His stealth check is really good. All right, you
Alright.
want to?
He got better when he got Alien.
He did.
Created.
Yeah.
We were holding
Please
Not
roll
according to
another
last time he
one.
was trying to hide.
Yeah, he rolled
Because I
a
rolled a 3.
Yeah, I rolled a 1 last time.
It was awesome.
All right, so you're coming down looking for him. He swings out from behind the tree with 2 short swords.
Tom, don't make me push the button.
Push.
Oh, no.
The explosive.
Yeah.
Kill one person with it.
No, don't make me push the button.
An hour later.
An hour later, yeah. Don't make me push this button, and also don't go anywhere for the next 60 minutes.
Oh,
it's
give me
coming.
2 cons.
Oh, you're
It's
welcome.
coming.
Yeah.
2 con saves.
Yeah, it's poison, so you have advantage.
It's poison, so you actually really enjoy it.
It's one of your good saves, isn't it?
No, I mean, not great.
You have advantage on saving throws against poison,
Oh, I get 2. That's not...
and you have resistance against poison damage.
13 was the best one of those.
Okay.
And then, ooh, man. 4 was the next one. I rolled a 3 and a 2.
I was gonna say you didn't roll a 1 at
You're
all.
gonna
No.
shit,
Not
my
proficient in
friend.
con?
No.
Huh?
I got strength and dexterity.
I have dexterity and con.
Well, this is actually me.
Yeah, because she's got rogue. Gives you con.
I have an 18 in Constitution.
Proficiency in the save, though?
Oh, what's the save? What's...
Do you think we
Oh.
should go looking for Pickle
Thank you.
Dick? I mean, some
Here,
ill
look
could
at this
befall him,
thing.
perhaps.
I'm helpful.
Send Croc. I need to examine this.
Oh man, I really failed those wisdom saves more than I thought.
78 points of damage.
Ooh.
Yo! Yo, you're straight fucked right now, son.
Well, resistance.
And he whispers in your
Oh,
ear,
yeah.
I've been wanting to do that to you for a long
How much of
time."
that was poison?
Yeah, how much of it was poison?
Because I take half of that.
You do take half the poison damage. So, actually 50 of it was poison.
so
So
take back
you
25
Yeah,
from
I think that's
78?
25.
Yeah.
53. Math.
Math.
Croc,
What
do you
I've
want to
done
come
at the
with me to try and find our companion?
Okay.
All right, so what are you doing now?
It's my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Well, I'm going to blast him.
Yes, I figured as much.
You didn't take any rogue, right, Ant?
No, he's
You
a fighter
took,
ranger.
you took fighter, okay.
He's straight ranger fighter.
Straight
Danger.
ranger fighter.
Well, I
Ranger
mean,
danger.
clearly. He's got a kid and all.
That doesn't mean nothing.
All right, I have combat advantage against him since I hit him with last turn with the one that gives me combat advantage against him.
Oh, yeah.
So let's make my first attack on him. I have close quarters combat, so I believe I don't provoke.
Correct.
Correct. That's not a thing anyway. It would just be disadvantage.
Yeah.
Well, I don't suffer disadvantage. Though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't suffer fools.
I suffer no fools. It's not a great roll. Let's try that. That is a 22.
Hits. Where's the other roll? Was that the...
That was advantage. So
Oh,
I rolled
okay,
twice.
okay.
So, Karak and I are heading towards
What up?
where we thought Pickle Dick was. I'm still maintaining concentration and holding those, so I
Oh,
can't
yeah,
cast
yeah,
any
yeah, yeah,
concentration spells. So, that'll be fun.
Let's see. He was already wounded.
Yes, I was walking to the stairs with them, and then he suggested not to, so I started walking toward him, and then you
Oh, and I was going to hit him with a.
He's just walking around.
Oh, well, I should have said I was hitting with a +3 arrow, but I didn't. This was going to be a blue arrow, though, so I don't know what's going to happen to him when I hit him.
Oh, right, we have +1, +2, and +3 arrows now. Oh, God, that's so complicated.
I said I don't like dealing with consumables, so instead of giving me a +1 magic weapon, Dave's like, here's a bunch of trackables. 13 damage, then whatever this blue arrow does.
2d6 lightning.
Oh,
And you also have to file this handy tax form.
Here's a 1098E.
sorry, another 6. What did I say?
We're gonna have to 1099 you for this.
13.
19 damage. Then,
Okay.
then what's the blue arrow?
2d6 lightning.
2d6.
8 lightning.
So
27.
27.
Unless he's got resistances.
And you can make a save against the menacing shot.
No.
So he cannot come any closer to me.
Even though he's standing right next to him.
Well, I have a move action, so I'm going to move away from him.
You're gonna move away? Alright.
I think that's a hit.
I think it is a hit.
When
too.
it's a hit, it's a hit.
I
And
got-
that, my friend, is a hit.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
sure,
they get
22.
disadvantage on attacks of opportunity for some reason. What do I have that might do that?
I don't know.
Cheating.
Close
Cheating.
quarters?
Yeah.
Doesn't that close quarters combat does that?
I don't know. I thought that just made you better at hitting within 30 feet.
Well,
I feel like that might be a
Ted's
class
looking it up.
ability, if anything.
I thought I had something to let me do that. Whatever.
Well,
Doesn't-
15 was my low.
Doesn't make it. Doesn't make
Correct.
it.
Correct.
15 would've
Everything
missed.
comes down to class with you.
No, no,
What
no.
is-
15
on the
was his
die.
roll.
Oh, and the
On
die.
the
Sure.
die,
So
yeah.
what's the damage?
15 was his roll.
Oh, give me a con save.
Close quarters lightning.
Is it under fighter? Where is it in?
Close quarters combat, but it's not in fighter because it's from the.
So 5 points of slashing damage.
I
Oh.
failed that save. I only have +1 to my Constitution saves.
Okay.
+2 actually, but still.
Did you roll? What'd you roll?
A 10?
Aw. Can't you roll a 1 ever? So that you can re-roll and get a 3?
No, I never roll ones.
I just don't do it.
Remember, I take half from the poison too.
Yes.
And does he get to sneak a second time, even though he already snuck this round?
He did not sneak a second time.
Okay.
Can he sneak if he already
to?
snuck?
No. No.
He doesn't have combat advantage on me now.
No.
You just roll a lot of dice.
So it's 13 after we half it.
You were rolling a lot of dice. I was assuming it was sneak. My apologies.
No. Just a lot of poison.
You were
All right, so I move away from him.
Sneak another
Yes.
sneak in there.
You cannot get closer to me until
Smack
next
that
round.
sneak.
Okay.
I think I have 2 more shots against him.
The snap.
All right.
Does he look wounded? Does he look
Oh
messed
yeah,
up?
he's beat the shit.
Okay.
He looks fucked up as hell, son.
He's got like 4 crossbow bolts in him.
All right.
we get there
Let's do sharpshooter this time. I'll use a +3
It's
arrow,
only been like
and then I'll
12
use
seconds.
sharpshooter.
Okay.
I don't know how far he's gone.
He's on a
Yay, I
flying
didn't roll
roll.
garbage.
Fair enough.
I rolled an 18 on die. It's gonna hit him for sure.
Yeah.
So it's 18 plus. That's 26. 29 damage.
Okay.
And my last shot. Oh, I'm not adding my favorite enemy. So that was 29. Add another 7 onto that.
Because he
Another
really
8.
hates Tom.
Another 8 onto that. Sorry. So that was
My favorite
37,
enemy.
37.
Tom.
Hates Tom.
Okay.
37 damage altogether.
Favorite enemy.
Last attack. Oh, that's a 3.
Tom
No,
from
sorry.
MySpace.
I can use mine. I have 4 of them.
Kill him.
I need this. In your eye.
Oh yeah, you didn't even need.
What
to
did you
use-
roll that
didn't-
time?
You didn't need to.
He was
use
already
it.
dead.
He's dead.
Oh.
For
That's
He's
now.
pinned to the
Twice
tree.
I used the inspiration and didn't need to.
He's pinned to the tree.
Okay, can we do something with his corpse this time? Because I for real killed him last time. Unless I did a lot of drugs.
He didn't have anybody to transfer his consciousness into that we know of. If we are out of combat, I will immediately start doing a radar sense for any other constructs in the area.
Okay.
Construct humanoids.
I
You
thought
did
you were
not
going to
sense
say
any.
that you were going to do a Vulcan mind meld.
You will become the next Tom.
Yeah.
All right, so now
The number Tom
I now
looks
need
like
to talk.
you.
I need to now talk to Anthony for a little bit privately.
Guys, be right back.
I'll be right back.
Why not have us?
One of Tom. One of Tom.
Tom of us. Tom of us.
So, I want to look at the portal. The archway, whatever you want to call it.
It's not a portal. It's an archway leading down steps.
Oh, and, examine it.
A door is still a portal as
Are
well.
we still fucked up?
So you fuck
I'm
down.
pretty fucked up.
No, I mean, like, are we still, like, drawn towards the thing, but he's just holding us magically? Like, or are we able to do?
I guess. Let's see. You're they're held, so they're like paralyzed. They can't move or anything.
Right. Yeah.
So,
I think
make another saving throw.
Are we just basically like out of this now?
No,
no.
What was the?
How long does it last?
Wisdom.
My whole person?
Yeah,
What was the
minute.
difficulty then?
I think it's a minute.
18.
Oh yeah, no.
It was 18, right?
Yeah, just grab like 10 dice and roll them all at once.
Okay, you got it.
It's way easier that way.
There you go.
But for saves,
Yeah.
you gotta know at what point she makes the save.
Well, it doesn't matter so much because he's gonna
He listened to her.
he's gonna have him. He's got them held for a minute.
This is fun.
I imagine they can't all fail.
Oh, you would be wrong.
That's how I'm gonna roll my attacks from now on.
20!
You're just gonna roll a fistful of them. It's like something's gotta hit.
Yep, a minute.
2 20s!
Nice.
I think that's how your level should work. You get a new die every level to roll.
Look at all these other ones. Oh, 2, 2, 2.
So eventually you gotta snap out
4,
of it. You don't pull
8.
more.
That's the way I usually roll dice.
Some bullshit.
Alright, so what can I gather by examining this thing?
It predates Karshapathian in age.
So I'll make some notes and I'll pull out the much thicker book now.
I mean, first he's gonna have a snack. Then he's gonna start doing that.
This is all brain stuff. This kind of trumps.
Yeah. Well, also in the meantime, like you still have all these things that are unconscious around you guys.
Oh yeah, shouldn't we kill them all?
No, he had his spirit guardians. He could have just walked through them.
Close your eyes closed.
Murdering angels.
You just start hucking them into the spirit garden area.
You could just
Heave ho!
throw them into the cloud kill or the cloud of dagger.
Well, clouds kill went away.
Fine.
Just put them all on the potted plant.
So do we need to actually spend time going through the corpses?
Nah, you can just walk around with your spirit guardians. They won't get a saving throw because they're unconscious. And so you just mow through them. It's pretty grisly work.
Yeah, it's pretty awful.
I just gotta walk.
Luckily, you described them as like the epitome of evil midgets, so.
Why does that help?
Well, I would say like big bad evils, but they were little.
Yeah, but I
squirrely
still
things.
imagine like their bodies being bludgeoned and ripped apart in front of you. It's
Yeah.
still pretty nasty.
I don't know, I'm not doing it.
You're like chainsawing one. You're like, I can't wait to be a dad.
Luckily, I could do it from like 50 feet in the air. Just be like,
Get
spray
that stuff on me.
spray arrows down there.
So by the time you're done, you're just covered to head to toe in blood and ichor.
Yeah. Have to prestidigitate myself clean.
Yeah, I think that's definitely going to damage your soul.
Poison.
Definitely.
Why? Because I killed a bunch of monstrosities?
Oh yeah, that's grisly work.
I didn't do it.
You did absolutely do it. That spell is an extension of your will. It's as if you took. It's as if you took.
How is it
pillow.
How is it any worse than when they were charging into my blade barrier?
Because now they're down and unconscious and helpless.
Here's your argument. Look, we threw them into the angels. If the angels don't mind
God
chopping them
decided.
up into pieces, God didn't mind.
Yeah.
Who am I to judge?
Who might understand his and or her will?
Yeah. If the angels are willing to do it, why would I care?
These poor, malformed hobbits had it coming, obviously.
Basically, I think it's a pretty good moral like rule book to say I summon murder angels. Anything that they choose to murder was okay to murder by God.
This is really dark.
Too soon.
It's not a blade barrier. You're not just like, spraying swords. No, those are angels. They're killing stuff.
Yeah, the angels. He appears over each one, and they just take a pillow over its face.
Well, and then they put the
bodies
pillow,
twitch.
and then they pull out little daggers and stab the shit out of through the pillows.
Then he gave you the big thumbs up and fly away.
In a very funny way, each angel pours oranges into a pillow sack.
You're a
and
little
then
too
just-
gleeful about that for my liking.
No, wasn't it in Guardians of the Galaxy that Groot like viciously kills something and then he's like
Yeah, exactly. That's
like that? Like that.
pretty much it. They're way too gleeful about their job.
Yeah.
But and like as they're doing the thing with the stabbing through the pillow, feathers go up and then like blood splatters across their little faces. Like
So like,
Oh, are they like cherubs?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh! Oh, yeah, little baby cherub angel.
He described his angels as being like a bunch of librarians.
Oh,
Yes.
disappointed.
Well, that's really scary.
Hey, Smarty Pants, hey, Smarty Pants guys, what the fuck are these things?
Dead.
Like, what are these
dead.
black noodle monsters? Like, what is this?
Black noodle monster.
Ginger noodles.
What is this inky hentai?
Yeah.
That's worse than regular hentai. Somehow.
Squint eye. Squint hentai.
22.
22. Definitely something from the realm of madness, the far realm.
Oh, I could have told you that. I don't even have to roll.
I know, we're like,
Look at that thing.
duh.
It's a thing.
Clearly, they're aberrations.
Were they being controlled by him, or was he just following us?
I think he was probably following us.
Didn't you already kill him once?
I killed him once.
And it looked like him again.
Was it?
So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm confused about.
Yeah,
How does it
look
keep
like him
looking like
You
him?
guys
if
are pretty good about keeping things killed. when
did
you
he
kill
have?
I know. Well, that's because Alan didn't take his skull and turn it into something.
Did he have Vargarian insides?
Yeah. Does
My job today.
Yeah.
he? When I pull a bolt out of him, does sparks and sprogs come out, or does a bunch of blood come out?
There's definitely pieces.
Yeah.
Pieces.
him? No,
Does he have one of those? Didn't they all have like a transmitter?
Only the original Tom did not.
Oh, all the people who weren't actually Vargarians did.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So,
Yeah, so it doesn't have one
you know
of
what
those.
this means now? They're mass producing him.
Introducing Tom. Boy, did they put their money on the wrong horse. I'll tell you that.
so
This is the T0M model.
Yeah. If you're gonna fix, if you were fucking if you were a Jedi making your clone army,
Yeah.
you went out and picked up Jar Jar Binks as your model,
Yeah.
and not Boba Fett.
Oh man, that's pretty harsh.
Misa gonna kill you, sir.
Holy shit! What have we done?
Just hand them all lightsabers, they all die. What's going
They
on?
all turn at the same time.
Although,
It's not gonna
had you
kill
guys
you,
stabbed
son.
by like 2 or 3 times at the same time, that would hurt a lot.
Oh yeah,
so
that was a nasty hit. He was,
Either quit that war
that's over
or
half my hit points.
as gruesome as it is, do we need to make sure that he's been put down and not moving again?
Yeah, I mean, I'll like wrap a cord around him and drag him over to where the people are.
Jesus Christ.
I'm picturing, you basically, tying a rope around them and back to the back of your bourbon eggs, just dragging him.
I will.
Wait, I got to remember that I'm a clown here. So I tie string to his arms and legs and hang it from my
Like a marionette.
from my flying broom, like a marionette, and have him kind of.
Do it, Jake.
I'm Tom Cockwick. I'm sneaking up on you.
Oops, I failed my stealth check. Durr.
Yeah.
Anthony, I'm gonna go up in the trees with Rip
Injury to
Nugget and
insult.
set up a bunch of hoops, and we can
Insult to
take
injury,
his
you mean?
head off, and we can play Quidditch with his head.
Well, you can't play Quidditch unless he writes Firebolt on the side of his bird.
Oh, that's good.
So, questions? Some questions. How is he back? I thought we killed him.
Again.
Yeah, I'm a guest.
And also, we definitely killed. Like, how does he look like him again?
I'm gonna say magic.
What? That's a bullshit answer.
Yeah, it's
You can't just say magic.
9:52.
In this world, you kind of can.
You're the
This world
person.
specifically, you could say magic.
You're the magic man. You're supposed to give me a more detailed answer than
terrible.
magic.
Magic.
Is that all it says in the books you read?
Legitimately, like,
Do you
anything
just
to be
open a book up and it's
mind-breakingly-
just got whatever goofy symbol just says magic, magic, magic,
I
magic?
could explain it, but I don't think you'd follow.
Oh,
Now he's insulting your intelligence.
Anthony,
Action surge.
you take one of the strings and you have Tom's corpse slap him.
Let me have the angels
In the
explain
face.
it to you.
You gotta take one of those
All
books,
murder angels,
shit in the
explain it to
pages, and then try to.
yeah, write magic out with it. If I
Well-
could write.
You saw last time that we had a fight, but I brought things back to life.
Yeah.
There are
You
other
brought him back to
powers.
life.
There are other powers that have the ability to do the same.
Mm-hmm.
Is
But
that-
he's not a person. He's a machine.
I imagine I'm just like petting the dead boy right now.
we saw Grundle kill Tom. Then
Oh, now we're even, by the way.
part of him kind of
I mean,
leapt out
fuck
into
you.
somebody
One time
else, and he
One
moved
Tom
away,
each.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And got away.
Mm-hmm.
So there's nothing to say that someone couldn't have gone back, retrieved his body, and brought him back with magic.
What'd you
to
do
use
with his
against
body
us.
when you killed him?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Did you guys just leave it where it
I
fell?
believe
or
we
what?
left him there.
Well,
Or did you actually
Dave said
examine
that
it?
his consciousness went somewhere else because he was giving orders somewhere else while we were seeing his dead body.
No, he was like remote controlling it.
Yeah.
Sort of.
So it could be a whole bunch more of these things.
Look, all I know is we left his body, which looks like this body, right here, at that fucking gnome's place.
Yeah, that guy's an asshole.
For all we know, he brought him back, and he's still working for these jerkwads.
So the other thing is,
All these gestures are being made with Tom's body.
Yeah, perfect. So perfect.
the other thing is possible.
I have
is
another question.
They have just magicked more bodies to look like Tom as an insult to us.
Tom's trying to pick Grundle's nose now.
Whoa.
Now, and then the next question is, was he following us, or was he controlling these creatures? Are these robot things, these stretchy dudes? Tentacle men?
They are not robots. I will examine the area.
You said that from the Realm of Madness, right?
Yes. That is not a spectacular roll.
You see grass.
So
Tens
that's
of
an
Chaos.
18.
I could Taz of Chaos you.
Is that add a bonus or just reroll?
It
Blows
gives
you
you, well, not, or I could do Ben Luck.
It lets you roll again, but there's a chance that you get turned into something.
You can add a D10. I can spend 2 sorcery points to row and give you a D10 to it.
It's an 18. Do you want me to have more to that?
Yeah, let's drop some knowledge on it. So
Yeah,
drop-
these
drop a
DCs have been
D10.
high as hell, so yeah.
All right, so there's another 6. So that's a 24. Investigate.
All right,
area.
all right, you're investigating area. What are you looking for?
I'm trying to see whether it looks like Tom was moving in tangent with these, or were they moving? Like, was he moving after, or was he following us?
He's tracking the trail of these creatures.
So all right, so these things, their passage is so easy to find because really, like they had these bony ridges on their tentacles, on their feet, and and what would pass for hands, and everywhere as they would go, it just like would tear through it and leave these scratch marks. And they weren't even really trying to be particularly stealthy. They just came en masse.
The swarm. Yeah.
So everything is completely churned up from that. Now, depending on how far back you want to go looking, that's another matter. Because like you can kind of walk out and find the ring, right? Like you could just fly with the broom and see the ring of them converging.
I can
Oh,
send
they
the
come
owl
from all
as well.
directions.
Oh yeah, because they converged from all directions, right? So you eventually get to a point where it's like, okay, well here's the forest that's kind of unmolested, and here's where it's been raped by these things. So that part is fairly easy to see, and there, it was probably maybe like a quarter mile away from you guys that the ring starts, but.
So looks like they just appeared and then started coming in?
No, that's what I'm getting to. Like, so there's the ring
What?
that starts like about a quarter mile away, and obviously they couldn't fill that whole area.
Guys,
They couldn't fill that whole area, so as they converged, it got tighter and tighter, right?
Sure.
So before that ring, there was actually a line like where they kind of like marched in.
Oh.
Oh, so they just walked and then hit a point where they freaked out and started churning up.
Yeah.
Okay.
so they kind of did this.
Yes. Once it became apparent they could get to you guys.
Is there any footprints near that area that don't match those?
So
That's a
huge
quarter
amount of
mile
space
away.
to cover.
That's a quarter mile away, and it's a radius.
Yeah, in all
Right. Well,
directions.
I don't need my own eyes there. I can send the owl.
Yeah. Do that.
all right. So what exactly are you looking for? Because
I want to see if there are humanoid footprints that don't match these things near that line.
no, you're not gonna find them.
You can also try to see how long the line goes for.
For what, as far as you can tell, you only saw one humanoid that was not them, and Tom was moving better than you've ever seen him move before.
Sure.
Like the fact that he was even able to get a drop on you kind of like speaks volumes
Triangulate
from the Tom you remember.
Triangulate that line.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get an estimated point of origin?
Yeah, you can find where that line originated from. It actually appears out of nowhere.
Oh, it appears out of nowhere.
Yes.
So they all kind of got
And-
summoned and then came towards us.
Yeah.
Because these aren't anything we've ever seen before.
Nope.
It's not like some shit you encounter once in a while
It
in the woods.
seems like the Vargarians have alliance with
Once in
some
a
other
while in the
power.
woods.
Yeah. Never let your kids
I would
outdoors.
gather stuff.
Because they'll turn into these things.
Yeah. Or they get swarmed by them.
Secondary question: what the fuck is this thing in the ground?
That's what, that's
know
what
what
I was
that-
trying to get to, but everybody had all these other questions, so... Alright, so...
Sorry, I want to answer those before we go down into a dungeon.
The little things.
Yes, we
So-
should go down into the dungeon.
Magic-y, comprehend languages.
Okay, so it is profane writing
Whoa.
that says death, despair, and hate. And of course it's Elven, so like if a human would have wrote it, it would have been like 3 blocks. Because elves wrote it, it takes up like the whole arch.
So it's not death, despair, and defecation, because that would be 3 Ds.
The 3 Ds.
Death, despair,
3Ds can be
donkey
nice.
punch.
You bastard.
the death, despair, donkey punch.
Hey, that's one of your kids'
Donkey
names.
punch of death and despair actually was.
Donkey punch would be a good name for one of my kids. While they're doing that, I do want to do
I'm naming you after one of your mom's favorite things.
2 things.
Oreos? Donkey punch.
2 things I want to
Todd.
obviously super loot Tom's body.
Super loot.
Yes,
burn it.
he's checking inside. That's what
He loots the body.
It's not so gross when it's a
pretty
robot.
vigorously,
honestly.
Dave.
Yeah,
So-
I vigorously loop the body. Does he have
And the
anything?
wind chime.
His short swords are really nice.
I have to be honest, it's one of my favorite sentences that Anthony says. I loot the body pretty
magical short
vigorously.
swords.
They are.
It's got a bunch of poison on them apparently.
He does.
2 magical short swords.
You do. You find 2 magical short swords.
But their names Twinkle and what's the other
No.
one?
Anthony snaps them over his leg. They're
Pickle Dick hulks out.
they're perfectly made for you. Everything about them is amazing
But they
except
turn
one
you
thing.
into a drow.
Except one thing, they're both named Twinkle,
Ugh,
and they turn into scimitars.
They turn into that.
They turn you.
I
into
can defile them. And then the other thing, besides what he has on him, loot-wise, is do you have a way to melt his body into nothing?
Firebolts. Yeah.
I mean, I was doing a charge.
So-
He's made
so
of
the
metal.
st- the
I'm saying,
studded
do you want
leather-
Some kind of acid thing.
I have
that's
an
like-
acid spell.
Yeah.
The studded leather he's wearing is pretty nice. And there is he has a vial, one full vial of Wolverine poison.
And under his
Yeah, Wolverine stinger poison
under
or
his
whatever
balls,
it is.
you find a 1,000
Is
piece,
this Dave saying wyvern?
Yeah.
1,000 gold piece ruby gem.
Could you translate?
Did you translate from Dave to real words?
How does
To
it say
English. Wolverines?
Wolverine?
There's no L.
Wolverines.
Bull.
Wyvern, Weavern.
It's both. Oh,
Bull.
Alright, so...
They're like Wolverines with wings.
Alright,
That's
so...
what I pictured as soon as you said Wolverine.
Alright, Dave. Can I get a little bit of information?
Sure, pick on the retarded kid. I see how
Aw.
So the way it was initially described, like I was seeing like it's ground. There's this archway. Does it actually descend into the ground?
Yeah, actually think of the archway in the ground.
Okay.
At a slight angle.
Yeah, at a slight angle, yeah.
It's like this,
It's
right?
built up, yeah.
All right.
You
So
can go in.
there's like a uprise, and into it is this thing that's here. Is there any kind of like large rocks, deadfalls, or anything that can be moved to rehide this?
You don't want to go down there?
It
and
says
what
it
was-
says death, despair, and
And so...
Let's just put some
so
saran
There's
wrap
no
over it.
context. It could be mean out here.
Just put a goblin condom on it.
We got attacked out here.
detect magic.
Stupid.
yeah, it's
You
radiating
stupid
magic
jerk.
enchantment. Those guys were like kind of like zombieing in there.
Identify.
Well, when you cast detect magic, it shows you the school. So it's heavy enchantment, and if you cast identify as well, you can just see that it's a spell trap that to break down the resistance and willpower of anyone who comes by and lure them in.
I mean, I'm 100% about going down there. But reasonably, we have a bomb that we need to go put somewhere to save
It's
the
probably
world.
just it
So we
goes
might not
right
want
to the
do
mouth
that.
of a monster.
And
you just
you,
go right
what kind of
inside
check
of it.
did you make on this place? What was the type of check you rolled?
I believe it was investigate.
Well, I did the investigate roll was for the tracks.
Yeah, I thought you did a check before that.
You did for the history of the thing.
Oh, did I?
Remember, it said that it was older than some kingdom I know.
Yeah,
of?
then
Oh,
Carson.
that was 22.
Okay, that was a 22. So the styling makes you believe it is some kind of tomb.
Okay. So
Death, despair, and defecation. Hate was
That's-
the
That's a hell of a name.
so
That's your other kid.
Yeah, but the runes
That's
are
my three
saying
kids. Death, despair, and defecation.
death, despair, hate, and that doesn't really seem very
Elven.
elven. Of the elves you know.
So it tried to draw you in for some reason. Is it worth looking, or do we try to?
Do you know what we can hide it with? The friggin' trees have been like pureed. We can just get a bunch of branches. They do that in the movies.
I just imagine the tree getting chopped off and then falling into the blade barrier like a wood chipper.
No, everything's toothpick shaped.
You guys are all picking splinters out for weeks.
I mean, we could cover it in a boulet corpse and then come back to it.
Well, corpses, but like the little creature corpses.
Just stuff it with creature corpses.
Like creature.
Cornucopia of corpses.
So, so we do have we have to figure out whether we're going down here.
We have to bring the bullet back to life.
What? Why?
I love the bullet.
Wait, no, you don't. It's just some other creature we picked up.
I know. I love creatures. I'm a ranger.
Then you should probably stat something out.
That's true. I should have. Sorry, belay.
Okay.
we both poured one out for our homie, and then we'll
Do we want to go down there?
What's a vote?
No.
No.
Maybe later.
We're only on a mission, like the whole,
Yeah.
whole
I
world.
think he does
I
whatever
I'm a
think
you
little
guys
metagame
tell.
torn here because it's like Dave made a thing for us to go into, so of course I want to, but like logically in game, I would.
Yeah,
it
same.
seems
I
like a
feel the
bad
same
idea.
way.
Can we mark this on the map to do it on the way back?
Yeah, if you want
Bookmark
to.
it as a do later.
See
It's
if
on
it
the
matters.
to-do list.
All right.
Yeah, if the world's destroyed, it
I mean,
doesn't
it's
even matter.
feasible that the tides
where
of
is
fate
it?
have
Listen,
left
Where is
a
it, Dave?
magic
If
item
you
for us
guys
to
don't
defeat
do
them
it,
with.
it's okay, because here's what I wrote down.
Dave, where
You
is
see
it?
how I mark pages in a book?
Where is it on this map? Show me where it is.
We're on the dot.
Oh, let's see.
It's right there. Okay, so we just
I just
do
have a hard
this.
time justifying it when we have a big bomb with us. So let's go wander off and do side quests.
So
We
we
just
have,
cover it with corpses.
but we have a problem.
What is your problem?
Is it that I just mixed all the characters in with all the monsters?
No.
There could be
That's
some
another-
big magical artifact in there.
It could be, but
The cart. We can hide the cart among the other stuff.
We use the cart to cover the hole. Why is this charity you're leaving up on the ground?
I mean, normally I would say, like, if somebody was looking for magic, they would see the cart, but if they were looking for magic, wouldn't they see this big doorway? So who cares?
I don't know whose character's whose. I'm sorry.
Also, if somebody tries to steal our
It's
cart,
all
maybe
over
we'll just
now.
get sucked down the doorway. So there's that.
Sorry, Ted.
here's the route we were traveling. Is it a well-traveled path?
No,
Where's Kyle's
you're
character?
through the wilderness.
So okay, so this is not something that might have been
Where's-
happened
where's
upon
Todd?
pretty easily.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, it could happen.
I was just trying to figure out
Okay.
if it showed up recently,
myself
even
on.
though it's old. Maybe it wasn't here the whole time.
So the rangers might actually
I
kind
was gonna
of
just
not ward the area, but mark the area to denote that there's danger.
Yeah.
Do you want the other one too?
For other people.
Yeah, yeah. Or they may not. Or they may be like, this is going to be hilarious. Watch this. Safe shelter this way.
Hold my beer.
I mean, I feel like the best way to do that would just be to cover this thing up so nobody's going to find it.
Yeah. And hide the cart within that coverage.
Yeah.
You can use it to bulk it out.
So why don't we stuff... All right, here's my... I mean, if, barring anybody else having a better plan, I'm going to stuff all these little squirmy dudes down this hole.
Okay, you just start throwing corpses down there.
Yep.
Okay, all right.
Fill the doorway,
hear something
top to
burp.
bottom with
I'm liking
squiggly
how this is going.
You hear something burp.
If I hear something burp, that'll tell us a lot about what's going on down there.
It's the Sarlacc pit.
Then we can put the... Should we put the boulet corpse in next and then cover it with the cart? Or should we put the cart to cover the door and then put the boulet corpse against it?
We should take the cart with us.
We can't.
Can we arrange it in more of a natural scene? You know, with some
Everything to
action
pull it.
involved?
Yeah. See, I think we,
You have that for it too.
All right.
I
Hey,
was thinking.
would he get the ability to tunnel?
No, it works the other way around. The thing transfers it to the cart, not the cart to the thing.
So does that make the cart stupid when I start carrying it?
Does it mean if we put the cart on the spider, it would be able to climb up trees?
You guys have never tried that.
We should put the cart on the fucking griffin. We could have flown.
The cart
You made me
looks
leave the
like-
griffin at home.
The chariot is literally carved of stone, though.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, okay.
Let's use it as a door.
Rip.
Yeah.
Rip chariot.
All right, throwing all the things down there, shoving the Boule corpse down there, and then using it as using the chariot to kind of seal it,
To seal
and
the
then
doorway.
just like ranger covering stuff.
Yeah, and then camouflage it.
Radioactive Elvish demon.
Yo, dude, when we come back,
Nothing
it's
can go
gonna
wrong.
stink so bad. It's gonna smell terrible. Or all these corpses are gonna be gone.
They're gonna
It's
animate.
just
Oh,
gonna
no,
be
no, they're gonna be
bones
there, don't worry.
everywhere.
Yeah, they're gonna be there as undead.
Resurrected as Death Knights.
Oh no!
Alright, so if we had a
While
bear
they're
fire,
doing
they
this,
would
because
warn
this
us
is
about this shit.
this is clearly not work that Relian would do of hauling corpses and stuff. So I'm gonna make sure that I prestidigitate myself clean and have a snack.
For
Yo,
expediency's
pull your
sake-
weight, Relian.
For
Damn.
expediency's sake, I just cast telekinesis and I start chucking corpses with telekinesis.
Okay, so basically, like you make a telekinetic bulldozer and just like
There you go.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then at some point, can you also acid Tom's body into vapor?
With, I mean, what? Yeah, sure.
What again?
Yeah,
Is
so
that why
I'll
you're
acid
talking?
splash him into
to
gel.
like dissolves. Okay, so the flesh starts eating away, and then you see the metal stuff, which starts to like
I-
wiggling like worms and shit.
I started feel a little queasy seeing that, like, oh, never dealt with such things up close.
And then like
Disgusting.
the body lets out one last like cry of pain.
Really?
Yeah.
It was still active?
You don't know. You don't know. You don't know if it's like
It might just be gas.
that's what you tell yourself.
Well, no one bothered to do any knowledge checks, and you certainly couldn't have expected me to. So
Yeah. The last thing it says, you guys are dead.
you were supposed to save me.
We did.
I
We
trapped
did.
my soul. Now you're torturing me.
All right, let's move on. I mean, we probably rest the night. That was a pretty big Nova.
Nah, I'm good.
All right.
Precious as Daisy.
Well, we definitely take a short rest and then move on.
Okay.
That was hard work.
Yeah, I'm 7 hit points down, so I'm not gonna even.
Oh yeah, can I get maybe some healing?
Sexual.
How much you need?
A lot. He got destroyed.
Yeah.
69 damage. 69.
Nice. Nice.
Is there a level at which you just start casting heal all the time instead of bothering? to
Heal
roll
all the time? No.
dice? It's just like I don't roll dice anymore. Heal.
Well, heal only does 70.
No.
So it's
Anthony,
not,
how
it's not
much?
what it used
How
to
much
be.
were you damaged, Anthony?
69.
Alright, so that's 16, 17, 22,
I mean, I got hit dice also. I could spend it.
25.
25.
I think it's like the second time I've asked for healing.
Like in the last 5 years.
Yeah, this whole campaign.
So
It's usually because you're out of melee.
Yeah, I don't get hit often, and then when I do, I usually can heal it myself.
So are we short resting? Do you need more healing?
Short rest.
You healed me 25, 69. I can.
He needs 45 more.
Those.
Done deal.
Alright, so I get
I'll do 4 hit dice. See what I
I
get.
think I'm just gonna start attacking with my D12. Rolls better than my D20.
What was that?
I get
I'm
another
gonna start
24.
attacking with my D12. Rolls higher than my 20.
Alright, I just healed fully with a D10.
I am down 2. I spent 1 hit die.
There you go. I healed the rest for myself.
Ouch.
What are you looking for?
But I'm almost out of hit dice.
I started resting.
Did you try to roll a mini? Was there a mini?
Sometimes you do what you gotta do.
All right.
He's
Dice
face
are
up.
overrated.
That's a 20.
Do you know what these items are? Or do you? No.
Yeah. He can do that. They're just +2 short swords.
Where'd you get a
And a
pencil from?
+1
+1 leather.
studded leather.
Don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
Easter.
Was that better than anything anyone's got?
Yeah, I think she's wearing +3 amulets of armor.
Bracelets?
Bracers.
Bracelets? Bracers?
And then I think I'm wearing +2 studded leather.
Bengals.
Bracelets?
How'd you get +2 studded leather? Son of a bitch.
Dave's like, I really
Wasn't
fucked
that
up.
wasn't that a gladiator armor that we got down in the Dragon City?
I don't remember.
Could have been. I mean, the campaign's going on for like 2 years, so
Yeah.
anything could have happened.
No way, it's been longer than 2
Todd,
years.
what are you wearing as
I don't even
armor?
have it written down anywhere, but my AC is 18
A
for
little
some
bit
reason.
longer, yeah.
Half plate.
I feel like I've known you guys my
45
whole life.
Half
Well,
plate
since,
is
we met at the
5
first
plus
Geek
2
Fest,
points of
right?
dex.
Yeah,
So that
how
should be
long ago was that?
17. You said you had 16.
This is like the third one, like the third year of it, right?
Oh, yeah, so
I
yeah.
don't think
Take
anybody's
your
going
word
to complain
for
if
it.
we take short swords, are they?
I have no use for them.
Considering those are weapons we wield and no one else does.
I take issue.
Bloodfang wanted them to pick his teeth with.
Actually, I have a mithril breastplate, but I gave that to
+1 short sword.
So I gotta give it
whoever I
I
was
gotta give it a
guarding at
name.
the time. I gave it to them.
Are they poison swords or was he coating them with poison?
He was coating with poison.
But you do have a vial of Wolverine.
We have a vial of Wolverine piss.
Yeah.
Yeah. And some rank stuff.
Yeah, I imagine that is pretty toxic. Why does it smell like bourbon?
What would my AC be? 10 plus what? How look at my AC? 10
So
plus
does the +1, is that to attack and damage?
10 plus
Yes.
my dex, right?
10 plus your dex, yeah.
So my dex is
So if you have +2 studded, that's 19.
I must only have +1 stuff then. I have 5 dex, 10 base, 5 dex, and then studded leather is 2.
Well, the armor kind of actually sets
Set your base.
your base, and then you add
Studded
your dex.
leather is 2. Sorry, studded leather is a 12.
Right.
Then you add your dex and the other magical bonuses you have.
So that'd be 18. So I must have +1 studded leather from somewhere. And I think you had +3
Or do you have a ring of
bracers
protection?
because it would have been the same as having a +1 studded leather.
You might have a ring of protection.
No. Alan took the ring of protection.
No, I have the ring protection.
Oh. Okay. That's fine. That makes sense. That's what my AC is. I know I
So-
had magic. I know I got magic studded leather somewhere. I don't remember where it was.
Are you taking that new armor?
No, it's the same as the one I have.
Oh.
And it wouldn't do anything for you either.
How come they don't stack?
No.
Right.
Your bracers allow you to not be wearing armor. You just get magical armor.
Oh, word? Not wearing armor?
Yeah, remember you were saying I could be buck naked?
Oh, yeah. And I am. Frequently.
I mean, does anybody want +1 studded leather?
He does.
What? I already have, I have a dress. I say I don't have
What?
I have a dress.
He's wearing a robe.
Oh, okay.
It's a dress, unfortunately. Not proud of it, but it's highly magical. So goddamn it, I will cross dress.
Hey, I'm wearing earrings.
I call it moo. It's your magic moo.
Yeah.
Don't you feel like you should have his earrings now to go with your dress, though?
I complete my ensemble. Yeah.
As soon as he said dress, all I could think of was that Simpsons episode where Homer wears that movie.
Yeah, I remember that episode. It's a good episode.
Like, I got a movie for you,
classic.
fatty. A fridge too far. It's like one of the best lines from that episode.
Your fingers are too fat to use this
Doo-doo-doo.
telephone. Use one of our
Your
special
fingers
dialing ones.
are too
Mash the
fat.
keypad now.
All right, let's continue on then.
Yep, we're gonna.
It's everything we need to do in a short rest, right?
I like when he's like, press any key. Where's the any key?
And you could
I'm
have
really
Todd
thirsty.
sing
I
to
think
you
I'll
as
have
well
a tab.
for-
Yep, I was going to say if anybody needed it.
Oh,
you
that's
get
right.
Another die 10.
So, is it D10 now?
Yep.
You gotta sing though, Todd.
A D10 for what?
Song of rest.
Oh,
Sing it,
sweet.
Todd.
So I'll save you one of your.
Didn't wish to hit that, huh?
Well,
Sing it,
it's
Todd.
only if you expend one.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
well,
You still have
I
to
expended
expend one.
6.
It's fun.
No, because it's out there forever.
Well, I was thinking of him.
Guys, Todd won't sing.
No,
No.
Do some doo-wop.
do up.
So sad that you won't sing for us.
Spoken word. It's a count.
Here's a heal. Here is a heal.
Yes, you are healed now.
You are healed
Don't
now.
you feel
I'm
better?
a
Yeah, big
robot.
pentameter at least.
I am a big pentameter.
No, I think he should do a dissertation.
There's the little bard they grow.
Bore you into rest.
So you guys travel for a few more hours. You know, it's getting later. It's getting close to dusk.
Oh, Boule, we barely knew you.
When when you see riders coming through the forest.
God damn it! Up to the tree. I'm up in the tree.
Are they riders?
Dark Riders.
They're not riders of Rohan. They're not really dark riders either. At first, you think you see riders, but it turns out they're centaurs.
God damn it!
I hide.
Okay.
Yeah, I hide up in a tree.
Hiding.
I'm just
So
walking.
you two can attempt to hide. The rest of you, I do not think you're going to be able to hide.
Yeah,
unless
I'm
you
not going to
actually
hide in
use-
my walking chair.
20.
Greater invisibility.
Do you have
21.
I do have it.
Would you call him a dick?
No, do you have
Did you
it?
add your
Yes, I
bonus?
do.
I rolled an 8.
He does.
Am I a little tiny bit better than you? Your numbers are right.
Probably not.
Every time I wanted to use it, we're like fighting dragons and stuff. It doesn't matter.
Is that
So
Gandalf?
they ride up and kind of form like a semicircle.
How many?
You should be
2 dozen.
13 to stealth.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then I
they're
got 21.
Okay.
they're armed with
Change the
lances
number
and
on your character
longbows,
We should just go through it all.
and one of them, with a
There's
shaved
also
head,
wrong.
kind of like separates himself from the rest of them. He's got tribal tattoos all along his torso and arms and his chest, and the lower his lower body, the horse fur is actually dyed with similar tattoos.
Weird.
Well met. We're just passing through these parts.
What do you speak it in?
I will go with Elven. Yeah, Elven seems about right.
Okay, so in
What do centaurs speak?
in a very haughty
assume probably
and
still
kind of like broken Elven, he returns. And, this is the territory of the Fleet Hooves. You're not welcome here.
Well, forgive our trespass. What would it take to be welcome to pass through? Then, what would persuade you to know that our intentions are noble?
What are your intentions?
To just pass through this way.
Noble.
Hardly seems traveling through our
Noble.
territory. Hardly seems that noble in and of itself. You appear to be a war band.
I mean,
Just
there's
3
only
people, really.
Yeah, there's only 4 people now.
We mean no offense.
Wait, 3? Who else is hiding?
We are on a quest.
I thought he was
There
This is
are-
Torg.
Oh, Tori's
there is a
hiding?
threat to
Yeah,
our
I'm
realm,
Visible.
and our destination lies beyond, and we must get there, or many will perish.
What does that have to do with the Fleet Hooves?
There is a race of beings that are capable of overtaking any mortal and turning them into some sort of mechanical abomination. And you would not be immune to this.
I do the radar on the centaurs.
They do not show up on your radar.
Okay. Because that would be funny.
Right, you just have the constructs and humanoids. Yeah, they don't show up. How do we not know that you're not speaking falsely? You are strange to me. I've never seen one like you. You have a face like lizard.
And you have a body like a horse, and you were strange to me as well. But
What?
That isn't.
Who told me?
Starts like chasing himself in circles. Like,
The centaur was like, what the fuck's a horse?
So
when you do say horse, though, he kind of bristles, and you have insight.
Sure, I do. Yes.
Well, what is your insight at?
+4.
+4.
Goblin, goat, centaurs.
Yeah, give me a check.
They're not a fan of the H word. That's a 7.
That's a 7. Yeah, you totally oblivious.
Horsey, horse, horse.
we mean
For a
no,
donkey
no,
or ass? Or?
we mean no insult. How might we prove that our mission is indeed dire?
Wrestling.
We do not wish to. We do not wish our to meddle in the affairs of outsiders.
And I do not wish to bring you into our conflict. But I also wish no conflict with you, good sir. Can you tell us where your territory lies? And perhaps we will take the long way around, or perhaps there might be something that we might do if it is timely to be able to convince you and safely move through your realm.
You are right now on the border of Fleethoof territory.
Well, then I'm glad we have not crossed unintentionally into your realm.
If you travel a half day east of here and follow that way, there's a river. There's a stream there. Follow that stream. That will take you around our territory.
So I'll, knowing where we're going, I actually have a map. As whatever I could get. How far? Like,
How far of a way? It puts us off by a half day.
It'd be a full day out and back.
if anything that we might try and do is going to take more than that. So if that is all it takes to not offend you,
How many are there?
2 dozen.
We could totally kill them.
we could, but there wouldn't be a point.
Is there any allowance of a toll to cross through your land? Is that
He hates
a
you.
thing that happens?
Make another insight check.
We could call it a horsey toll.
That's a 10.
Okay. So he says the word toll back at you. He kind of basically repeats it as if hearing it for the first time.
A fee that one would pay for certain allowances.
You mean trade?
Sure, but of coin usually.
What are you talking about? The
Can I make
shiny
a-
pieces of metal strangers carry?
Can
Can I eat that? Can I feed it to my children?
Maybe. I don't know what your digestive system is, but perhaps.
Never mind. He's already answered my question. So I do not believe they deal in coin.
What about +1 studded leather?
Sugar
For
cubes.
half of you. Less than half of you. About a third.
Sugar cubes and apples.
Wow, I'm so glad you're invisible.
How about
And I have this nice
what about a good rub down?
brush. Yeah. Little did you guys know that's what they've been after all along.
They're out here on the hunt.
What about some friendship? We heard that you think friendship is magic.
Oh no! No, we all evaporate. Campaign over. Listen.
So is there something that
Con.
you are looking for?
What is it you bring to barter? What do you have that is of value to us?
This is fine half work. Hi.
Slightly used.
Other than what's
Here's
like,
18 pounds of bole flesh.
I got some bat kebabs.
All right.
I'm looking through my inventory of that.
We'll let you access to our secret food vault in the ground over here.
I've got a bag of 20 caltrops. Just kidding, I have a ripped bag.
I have 15 feet of rainbow scarf.
We have a whole
right up
vault
their
of
alley.
food in the ground over there. We covered it up. Help yourself.
I now have 4 short swords.
Perhaps I will.
These are
We
your
will
bands, man.
escort you through our
That's
lands
how long my visibility is.
if
How do you have 4 short swords?
if the large
have
one
2.
can defeat me in a
I
wrestling
have
I'll give
match.
you 1.
3. How
I'm
about
taking
you?
a wrestling.
Okay.
Do you think do you have this? All right.
Tell me when a minute goes. I
What it is.
After a minute, I just pop up. My spell runs out. Oh, hey, what? How'd I get here?
Pulling your pants up.
All right, fair enough. We shall do that. And I'm going to cheat like a motherfucker. No.
So
He says that as loud as possible.
What
with
sport
that,
do they want?
He's
Is
gonna
it polo?
It's rigged.
Tell me it's polo.
that would be
Foot race.
good.
It's a foot race.
I mean,
No, they said wrestling match.
Wrestling match.
It's Quidditch.
You can't wrestle a horse.
It's Quidditch. You're gonna win.
Huh?
Yo, don't
You ever
say the
tried?
H word. Don't say the H word.
So 2 of them kind of come out of the ranks and they begin using their hooves to beat a circle into the ground.
Which to us just looks like a fancy prancing contest.
It probably does, but it definitely seems like they're doing it ritualistically.
I am trying so hard not to laugh up in the trees. Like this whole time, I'm trying so hard.
And
not to
you know,
laugh.
as they do, they kind of end. They kind of move in unison with each other, and they do this kind of like bow to each other as they complete it. Then they bow to each of you, each of the contestants, and
Wait, where are their dicks?
where horses would be.
They're so.
And it's
horse
massive.
dicks?
It's about the size of you.
Yo! Do not go down this pathway.
Can't be good.
I need to know this for my fan fiction.
We either this is the darker timeline than going down that tunnel.
Run back to the tunnel.
Yeah, please. Let's go down the tunnel instead of pursuing
So,
this train of
with
thought.
that, the centaur leaps into the center of the circle, and he's like stretching and loosening up his muscles, and
Yes, all of them.
all of them. And he like slaps his chest to you and puts his arms out. I am Henakar, son of Galarazikar, the chieftain of the Fleet Hoofs. If you can push me from this circle or submit me, then we will escort you through. If not, you will go leave this place and bother us no more.
Yo, wreck this fuckboy.
Can we find out that at this point,
may
can we
not
find out that
work,
your
'cause
character
he's
only wrestles?
But try the camel clutch.
Can we find out that your character only wrestles in the Turkish style now? Because that would be amazing.
Naked.
Covered in oil.
And for some reason he puts a butt plug in.
What did Ryan say?
You don't
For
want
some
to
reason, he puts a butt plug in.
say no. You had to repeat it loud.
Turkish
It
oil
For
wrestling.
some reason.
It's a thing. Look it up, people.
is. So the
It's
guy
gonna
from
get
the
that
Street
butt
Fighter.
plug in real
That's the
easily.
guy for Street Fighter. He's all oily.
Hakan, yeah.
I don't know that guy.
There's a
Anthony
character
knows
they added
way
was
too much
called-
about Turkish oil.
They added a character. They added a character in Street Fighter. It was a
You
Turkish,
lose
Turkish
once, you remember.
wrestler.
What's that thing that
I
they
got
do
you,
in
bro.
India with the pole?
I'm totally cheating.
Oh man.
What?
I don't remember the name of that.
It's amazing.
What are you doing, Ryan?
Ben Luck, a lot. I like
Cheating.
So, all right. So it's going to be a.
I'm gonna be a plant.
No, you can't turn you into a plant. He'll turn himself into a plant.
All right. So.
And then you'll be like, fuck.
As long as you're playing
what happened?
I can't.
So
Ben
it's
Luck
going to be an
into a
opposed
plant,
athletics check.
But I wish I could.
So
He's got the brawny feet.
No, I don't.
No. I'm saying that the centaur does.
he does not, but I think
If he
being a
loses, do we
centaur-
get a second
I
chance?
think being a centaur gives you advantage to grappling
don't
people
think
that are
so.
smaller than you.
Oh no.
How big is a half orc? Pretty big, right?
Medium.
Yeah, medium size.
Oh.
Shit, I got athletics. I'll wrestle these fuckers.
Can you imagine?
On my flying broom, good luck knocking me down.
All right, so
You should wrestle
Ben
on
Luck to
top
give
of
him
the,
a. I'm gonna roll a
because you have
d10.
that super saddle that makes it so you can't be pulled off of your
And-
mount.
I just need 1 minute.
All
to
right,
finish Chinese.
he gets to cut 4 from his total.
so the first one who gets three victories
Oh, no, it's weird.
is the one to push the other one out
that's
or
okay.
submit them.
So he subtracted 4 from what you have. Sorry.
So
And
it's-
that's a 16.
All right, so you actually win that one, and you begin pushing him. You both lock up, and he's literally bearing down on you.
Horsing down, actually.
As he does it,
I heard it
he
hit the
begins
thing, but-
pushing you, and your feet begin sliding. But then
Is it underneath?
It's a blue one. It's no
he
biggie.
kind of
You want my
stumbles
flashlight?
for no reason, and you then begin driving him back.
He can take 9 from his roll.
I have a 17.
Are you eliminating? Are you giving him minuses?
Yes.
So you win again, and his back hooves are
Broken.
nearly
Jesus.
Yeah, put him
nearly
down.
outside of the
Send it to the glue
circle.
factory.
Oh, Anthony. To tour the
I twitch my
factory.
nose and like the ground becomes like softer.
Holy shit! I have not rolled over.
Yeah, me neither. 17.
Okay, so you actually throw him from the circle with that last one.
You just gorilla press him into space.
I don't know. He's pretty kind and friendly. I think he just like literally like walked him out, like pushed him out.
Here, right?
And he kind of like does he kind of bows to you.
I see it, Ryan. Straight back.
Stupid.
His one
What
hoof
is that
leg
thing on the ground?
sweeps in front of the other as he
I thought it
bends at
was
the
a thigh.
knee
You can do this afterwards.
and kind of bends at the waist at the same time. You have bested me in this challenge. I've never been beaten before. I am humbled, and we will escort you through our lands.
Word up, Kyle.
Okay.
Well done.
Good job, Ryan.
Hey.
A good winner would rub it in his face now.
Okay.
I destroyed you. You are now my bitch.
Now ride
I'm
me to
gonna
safety.
ride-
Both of these things
Ride
pushed
me
you over.
Get to stepping.
Get to
You are now my
prancing.
mount.
First one was fine though, or all three of them were.
No, he only did it twice.
You now give us all rides.
I think he was
Your
looking
name
for his
is
die
out.
the second time. He was actually distracted.
Well, no, I was gonna make it look good, but yeah, it happened how it happened.
Good.
So can we
Now
come down
attack.
now, or should we stay up here?
Now we come out of tree.
Now the purple worm attacks. now
All right, we come down.
that I've
now.
expended more luck points and more resources.
Are they gonna make us do a second one if they see that there's actually like 2 more people in the party and?
Actually, you don't know what they're going to do if the three of you kind of appear out of nowheres.
Well, I just do because my spell runs out. I'm gonna look surprised though.
Oh,
How'd I get here? What's going on? I'm playing dumb.
we can stay up in the trees.
No, this is the end of the forest.
Oh, I thought their territory was in the forest.
No, he said when we get to the edge of the forest,
Yeah.
their territory starts. It's plains.
Oh,
Not anymore. We
I-
won, right? It's our territory. Isn't that work?
I guess we're coming down then.
I mean, I'm not coming down. I fly out of the tops of the trees. You lay on the ground.
I have a new horsey friend, as far as Karak knows. So he introduces them to like, meet my friends. This is Goblin, and that's Goblin, and
This is Spider.
Pickle Dick. Where your ladies at?
The legend of Pickle Dick grows.
What does that look like?
Gobblethar.
Oh no.
I was saying a goblin centaur should be half goblin, half goat.
Half goblin, half goat.
My kids better be blessed by the goat.
Yeah. What? Were you blessed by the goat, or were you one of the ones that failed?
No.
No, I was
I
one
was-
to fail.
you gotta
I
go
was
back.
down this loser end of the table here.
Well, what is this? What is this dark magics?
No dark magics. They were afraid of your awesome presence.
I do not know if I believe that. As I said before, you do look like a war band.
I have an
A
axe.
strange one.
Should we tell them that we got attacked and ask them if they know what those things
The
are?
half orc actually supports their claim. I have an axe.
I like turtles.
I like murder.
So I will extract an oath from each of you before we lead you through.
Oh, word?
That you will, yeah, absolutely. That you will do no harm to the Fleetfoot.
I shall abide.
He does the same thing, but it's even nastier and bigger.
Covers
Like-
the whole head.
And it doesn't come from his mouth.
He's drawing his from the horse stomach.
One of his 3 horse stomachs.
It's not a cow.
Once I saw somebody did like cross section of a centaur, and it was like, well, this torso has all the human organs in it,
Yeah.
and then this torso has all the horse organs in it. So does the centaur just have double of all the organs?
2 hearts, 2
Or is the horse,
lungs.
or is the human torso part just full of all the throat stuff that's in a normal horse?
Well, here's the thing, right?
That's gross!
Or should the horse half of it be really thin because there's no organs down there?
Well, here's the thing. Someone asked me on Facebook on our page, is like, centaur children, which set of nipples do they nurse from?
Yeah.
And I'm like, the oddest thing about this question is it's not the first time I've been asked that.
No. My favorite centaur children question is, humans give birth to infants.
Yes.
Horses give birth to standing, running fowls, right?
Yeah.
Foals.
Yeah.
So the body.
So
is
the
like,
body is a completely limbed infant. The human
Oh,
body
dude, did you ever
is
see
just
that?
a loose.
Did you ever see that cartoon?
Yeah, that's
of,
what I'm talking
the big-
about.
Yeah, that's right.
But then the horse half's running around, so
Yeah.
it's just a baby like flopping around on top of a horse.
Yeah.
perfectly fine.
Yep, makes sense.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, but it is.
So you guys
Let's support the neck, right?
You guys spend 3 days with the fleet hooves, Does anything interesting happen during that time?
I mean, I'm not. Yeah.
I don't know how many people we interact with and what have you, but if there is anyone that would be, shaman, sage, loreman,
It's
or whatever.
It's just this group. They're all, and it seems like a band of warriors.
Have I seen centaurs before in my life?
I don't know. Have you?
Probably not. They sound like they don't interact with anybody else.
They're a little xenophobic.
Seems like we're out in the middle of nowhere, man.
I
Matter of
stare.
fact, do you guys speak Elvish or Sylvan?
No.
I speak Elven and Sylvan, and if they prefer to speak in Sylvan, I will totally
It's not so. Well, that's what they naturally speak in. They were speaking with you guys in
Elven.
Elven because you spoke to them, and their Elven is piss poor, and they have a really bad accent, and it's kind of broken. But you probably at some point do hear them speaking to each other, and they are speaking in Sylvan.
So I will switch to Sylvan, and I will ask about.
But you'll only switch to Sylvan after they talk shit on us.
Yeah.
No, I
Just kidding. That's a joke. I'm sorry.
But I will ask to learn about them. I will not trying to be like, do you follow or do you know of? But I will say that I follow Quinthel, and I am always seeking more knowledge. So
I would want to ride them.
and they will say
I probably
no.
would too.
I want to ride them. I ask them lots of inappropriate questions. I'm not shy about being really weirded out by their weirdness.
Luckily, though, you cannot communicate with them.
Oh, I'm just talking at them. I mean, I don't know if they understand me.
Yeah. This is pathetic. For me, these things are just savages. So
I'm really just trying to see their dicks.
It's not hard. They're horses.
hungry.
I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Like literally, because you spend so much time trying to see it. One time you get too close, you almost get smacked by one. It's like getting hit with an overclock.
Deck save.
Dex
All
save.
names of sex.
What? Dick save? What?
I use rogue
You guys have a good one
evasion.
for that?
I use evasion to take no damage from that dick.
So
maybe
after
that's-
3 days, you find yourselves on the other side of these plains. They travel swiftly, and it is probably a little bit of struggle. You guys have to figure some things out to keep up with them.
I can travel at 100 feet around.
Okay.
I could polymorph into a goddamn cheetah now.
I could polymorph into
For a short amount of
goddamn
time, and then over
cheetah.
the long run, you'll get tired.
Well, actually, I could turn two of us into a cheetah.
I'm 40 feet. I'm not too bad.
Then create a whole new weird cheetah population.
Well, so after the first day, you're okay, but the first day is super brutal for you because you're exhausted.
Yes.
So with that, we'll wrap up there with you guys basically, leaving the plains and entering another forest.
So
I'm surprised you weren't trying to make like a treaty with Griffengaff.
That's not his thing.
Isn't that yours? Aren't one of you just always trying to make? Like,
He is, but he says they're savages.
Yeah, I'm kind of an elitist towards civilization.
Okay.
Like people actually having civilization.
If they don't wear pants, they don't meet
only
the
if he-
civilization.
yeah.
Also, the Dragonborn are a little xenophobic.
Yeah, we're like the other side of the coin of these people.
Yeah, they're
these
definitely
savages.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe if you can trade them some beads to steal their land or something.
Yeah.
said
I'm
days?
thinking about trying to work that out.
You said days went by,
3 days.
3 days.
so we can wipe up.
3 days.
I'm gonna give them some special smallpox blankets.
Oh,
Trade them.
rough.
So when I
Too
bring up the
soon.
fact that
Too soon.
we're expected to be traveling back through here, would you advise we go around, or have we earned enough goodwill that we might?
When do you anticipate coming back through?
How far do we have?
You probably have like another week's worth of travel.
So 2 to 3 weeks.
Yo, if we don't come back through here, don't even matter.
True that. You have been good companions, and you have behaved yourselves as you come through. If you show the same respect when you go through,
Outside of all the times I poked them with sticks.
And the time I almost got hit by one of their dicks.
and
It is a poem.
If you can control the small creatures, then I will give you this. And he pulls out from his leather satchel basically a carved wooden disc, and it's just got a symbol in it. And present this if you encounter any more of my people.
Cool. So thank you for your
Hospitality.
your hospitality. Thank you for
Your hospitality.
No.
the knowledge that you have shared. It has been an enjoyable several days.
I high five you.
So, I mean, one of the things that you do probably pick up is, like, they do point out, like, different plants and stuff like that, and maybe animals, while traveling through the land, if you've seemed inquisitive about it before. They seem very knowledgeable about that kind of stuff.
Anything they point out, I smoke it.
Yeah, any plant they point out, and maybe some of the animals.
Badger. It's a badger.
I point at
I
it,
smoke that badger.
and then I go. Like I try to pantomime, like, is that good to roll a doobie from? Can I sniff it?
So I'm proficient in
Especially the small animal.
If you do this, they'll actually know what you mean. But other than that,
I am trained in everything intelligence. So
basically, they do ask questions about your adult little friends. And why does the one keep trying to walk under us?
Explain that one. Play that one, Derek.
In great
It
detail.
seems very
Take your
odd.
time.
Your customs are strange to us.
they are indeed strange, and they are stranger than the norm would say. And I do
Stranger than
believe,
even Norm would say.
I do believe that he is actually trying to examine your anatomy.
That's way too
He
big
gets
of
it.
a word.
That is way too to the point and direct.
Also, there's no word in Sylvan for anatomy.
It's the only word
What
is
do you
dick.
mean by anatomy?
You dongus.
Because I don't think
That's
anatomy
definitely
would be a word they would use.
That's a Sylvan word.
That's what I was trying to be like. Well,
You
let's use a
dungus.
technical thing here.
That's one.
You turn bright red and you're like, son, your dick is almost as big as he is.
I'll say that, but nicer.
Your dong.
That is very odd and a little overly friendly.
I'm looking
That's
for some of them six
exactly
titty ones.
what Grundle does.
Well, it's okay, but we usually don't mingle with outsiders.
The offspring are horrible abominations.
Yeah.
Before.
I think they,
And he seems completely like
Horrible, just fucking awful abominations.
he doesn't call out the point that Grundle Punch is clearly a male goblin. That doesn't seem to bother them at all. But it's weird that it's a goblin.
I don't think he's trying to go that direction. I think he's more curious at just the sight.
What do you mean? He honestly looks perplexed.
Let's not.
He's gonna make you play
I don't
all
think
the
this
way out.
conversation's adding a lot
Needs
to
to
the
be
campaign.
It's
This is essential to the
So
plot.
you guys go over that
And
for
at least
a while.
Nicole should have to suffer it if she's gonna instead of Ted having to fucking feel his way through.
I think it's funnier.
No,
It
it's
was
way
way
funny
through it.
to watch
No,
Ted do
bring
it,
your way
yeah.
through it.
Dave wants to torture me.
I didn't do it. So that goes on for way longer than really
It's longer than anybody's comfortable with.
And now their basic
Except
fear,
for Nicole.
Grundle Punch.
He's over there giggling maniacally.
now their fear of outsiders has become actual law.
But
That's codified in
after
that.
that discussion,
That's enough for my fan fiction. Thank you, everyone.
after that discussion, he goes off and talks to the other one, and every once in a while they seem to accidentally walk over top of you.
You get slapped.
For 3 days this goes on.
Thank God I have a high dexterity.
I'm fucking rolling on the ground laughing at your dumb ass.
That was absurd.
So everyone can mark down some extra inspiration for dealing with centaurs.
For getting dick slapped by centaurs.
So
Oh,
with
I
that,
had two
until next
inspiration.
time, guys.
Stay ready.
And watch out for centaur dicks.
I am